Hi everybody, my name is Kristen. I am 27 from Kansas City. Go Royals, go Chiefs. Didn't think I'd be saying go Chiefs, but hey, we turned it around this year. I have watched 1,000 of these videos in preparing for my own vertical sleeve gastrectomy, and have decided that it was single-handedly like the one thing that really helped me feel like I knew what I was getting myself into, and just really helpful in general. I gosh I've made like a couple of videos that like didn't record right, or the angle was even worse than this one. That's saying something. And just knew exactly what I wanted to say. Now I feel like this is the real deal, and I'm like, don't know what to say. So I guess everybody usually starts with like their statistics. Might as well follow suit. Like I said, I'm 27. My highest weight has been 232. Currently somewhere around 220. And I am going a week from today to have surgery. And my insurance company doesn't even review for the surgery. It's just not covered. No way, no how. So probably a year ago, I just like started looking into having this because I have a friend that I went to high school with who really I wasn't that close with after school, after high school. But I knew that she had lap band and then had a revision to the sleeve. So I reached out to her, and she's so encouraging, so helpful, so thoughtful, and has really helped me feel like I am making a good decision. But when I found out my insurance wouldn't cover it, and was looking at like where she went to her surgeon, saw that it was like $18,000, and I knew that that was not an option. So I really just forgot about it and went back to the normal yo-yo dieting. I have always been pretty effective with the South Beach diet. It works well for my body. I have polycystic ovarian syndrome, and that has really kind of like plagued my life since I was 14 and was diagnosed. Any ultrasound I've ever had, I have like 10 to 15 cysts on both ovaries at all times. And so I've done oral contraceptives and metformin, spironolactone, laser hair removal, been to an endocrinologist who basically said, like, you have to lose weight if you want to get this under control. But if you know anything about PCOS, it is makes it pretty much impossible. Your hormones are just so out of whack. I personally never feel hungry, or I always feel hungry. I really never feel full. Like when some people have a meal and they're like, oh my gosh, I'm stuffed. It's not really something that I'm like super familiar with. And if I am stuffed, I'm usually hungry again in no time. So my now fiance and I got engaged in March, and our wedding is in June of 2016, and I knew that I needed to start getting it together. So I started working out a lot, dieting like crazy. I've even done like phentermine, an appetite suppressant, which essentially makes you feel like you're on speed. And got my protein shake here. Between going to the doctor every month because of the control of the medication, and getting my prescription filled, and really not a lot of doctors are handing that out, so I have to travel a decent ways to my doctor. I was spending probably like $80 a month just on getting that medication. and it worked. It does work as far as giving you energy and suppressing your appetite. But I know it's like just really an unhealthy way to go about it. I still ate really clean when I was taking it. I worked out when I was taking it. And I think that's why I had the success that I did. I got down to, my lowest was like 172. So, I mean, yeah, I started at like 219 when I was taking that, weight-wise. Got down to 172. So, yeah, I lost almost 50 pounds. But as soon as I stopped taking it, back up. Typical, I'm sure, for most of us. So, again, God, whenever I watch these videos, I'm like, people really seem to ramble. I get it now. I looked back into having this surgery really like within the past month, like hardcore. And my friend that I went to high school with, I was kind of asking her like her opinion, and she was like, well, have you looked into going to Mexico? And I was like, no, I haven't looked into being abducted or murdered. And I feel really ignorant about saying that now that I have done hours and hours and hours of research. I've found a surgeon that I think is going to be great for me. Great recommendations. Like, haven't heard any negatives about him. His complication rate is next to nothing. The only complication he's ever had was, I think, a pulmonary embolism, which can happen to anybody having any surgery. So it was not really sleeve related. So I'm going to go to Dr. Ramos Kelly down in Tijuana, and I'm leaving a week from today. We'll have my surgery. Oh, I guess technically my surgery's a week from tomorrow. So I've spent, 45 minutes on the phone with him. I don't feel like that's a courtesy that a lot of surgeons here in the States offer for anything, like regardless of the surgery. So, I don't feel like you usually get your surgeon's cell phone number. I would love to go 15 minutes down the highway and have it done here, but knowing what I know now and cost-wise and care-wise, I really feel like I'm making a good decision. I then decided that instead of having somebody go with me, I saw a lot of people say that, like, you're in the hospital for 2 or 3 days and you're tired, or you want to get up and walk in the middle of the night, and as wonderful as my mom or my fiance would be, and as much as they wouldn't care, I really felt like I would be less stressed out if I felt like I could sleep as much as I wanted to, or get up and walk as much as I wanted to, or turn the lights on in the middle of the night and not worry about them being bored out of their mind for 3 days. So I mean, as far as like traveling by myself, I know hundreds and hundreds of people do it all the time. I will be picked up from San Diego Airport, taken down across the border by my surgery center staff. There won't be a time that I'm like alone. I'm not gonna have to rent a car and get myself across the border and travel around Mexico trying to figure out where the heck I'm going. So I feel really confident in all that. I'm excited. I'm nervous, but I'm excited. So I guess I just wanted to start this whole journey by like taking the time to share my emotions, and maybe if 1 or 2 people watch it, I'm hoping I have more than like 1 or 2 views, but whatever. I'm hoping it helps them, because there have been a few people that I've subscribed to that have like made a world of difference for me. Laura VSG Tube, or Laura's VSG, she was actually somebody that I had looked at before I even looked at the doctor that I chose, and was just like, wow, like, so helpful. All the updates, all the what to pack, what to expect. And then I found out that she used my same surgeon, and just icing on the cake, I guess, as far as that's concerned. I So, okay, about this. This is like pretty much how I look all the time now because I'm always in baggy clothes. I'm always in dark clothes. I guess I don't feel very confident in myself in general. So like I don't care about how I look. I mean, I care, but I don't take like any pride in it anymore. Um because I just constantly feel like I really just wish I could like blend in, and that's not my personality. I love like being around people and being social and all that stuff, but as I've gained weight and stop being able to fit into jeans, and I can't buy cute boots. I mean, you can if you want to buy like crazy wide calf boots, and then I still feel like, they say like just because it comes in your size doesn't mean you should wear it. That's how I feel about so many things. Like skinny jeans. I'm not skinny. I'm not saying some people don't pull those off because some people do. I don't feel like I'm one of them. So those are things that I'm like really looking forward to. I know that everybody says this is about like their health and wanting to live a long life, and yeah, of course it is. But I'm not gonna lie and say that it's not about wanting to look better, wanting to feel better, wanting to like my fiance is by nature just like a fit person. I think he's only ever been up to like 180, 190 in his whole life. And when I met him, I was at my thinnest, like right around 175, 180, which for me, like I felt like I looked really thin. I still do when I look at those pictures. But sometimes I'm like, I'm sure that's what he thought he signed up for. And now that I've gained 60 pounds, I really don't feel like that's fair to him. And he's never, ever once like been mean or said a word about anything other than like, if I want encouragement, if I want him to be like, come on, let's go walk, and I ask him to do those things, he will. But he will diet with me. He will work out with me. He will help me research like vitamins and like all this stuff getting ready for the surgery. I think he's apprehensive. I think he doesn't want anything to go wrong. I think he's worried that I haven't like grasped how permanent this is. But like I've told him, it's as permanent as me spending the rest of my life yo-yo dieting and losing weight and gaining weight, and like we don't have any kids, and I feel like if I were to get pregnant now and inevitably gain weight, like I don't think I'll ever come back from that. I know a lot of people will probably say, well, then you don't want to if you don't think that you can, but I guess I'm scared that I would never come back from it, and I'd much rather take this step now, become healthy, change my lifestyle, and then, down the road, 18 plus months, really go into building a family feeling healthy and confident and like I know what I'm doing. So that's another reason. I want to look good for my wedding. I want to order a smaller dress. I want to look at my pictures and feel good about myself. So I will have 5 months, roughly. So like, of course, I've been checking everybody's YouTube videos. Like, okay, where were they at 5 months? And I feel confident that like if I stick to the script and work hard, working out, doing all the right things, that I can know on my wedding day that I like feel good about myself. And more than wanting anybody else to think I look good, I just want to look in the mirror and feel like I look good for me. So, a lot of reasons why I'm doing it, a lot of reasons why I'm going to Mexico. I know a lot of people are like, absolutely not, I would never ever even consider that. And that's okay. I haven't really, there's been very few people that I've even really shared that I'm having the surgery with. My fiance's family, for the most part, knows. My family definitely knows. But not everybody am I telling that I'm going to Mexico. Sometimes I feel like I should just own that and, like, I don't care what you think. I'm 27. I am not an idiot most of the time. And I can take accountability and control of my own health decisions. And the other half of me is like, it's none of your business. So, and really, I don't want the negative energy around it that I know will come from that. And for the most part, I've gotten a lot of support, just about the surgery in general. And I'm hoping that as time goes on, I feel even more comfortable, like, sharing my experience, and maybe it can help others. But for right now, I'm just going to make these videos, and I've created a Facebook group from my, sorry, I think I have hair, Bariatric Pal app. There was quite a few people that were having surgery in January, and I know that a lot of people have suggested joining a group like that where people are going through the same things around the same time as you are. So, yeah, if you'd like to join that, it is January 2016 Sleevers from Bariatric Pal. All one word, Bariatric Pal. And I don't know, there's about 25 of us now, so it's a good little start. So I am going to continue drinking my protein shakes and following this pre-op diet. I would not recommend having surgery around the holidays. I also got my wisdom teeth pulled last week. Also would not recommend doing anything like that around this surgery. It was just worse than what I was hoping it would be, and the infamous dry sockets occurred. So, it kind of sucked. But I'm gonna get on track and move forward. I've already gone and gotten a lot of things that I feel like I need for traveling, and I'm excited. I'm excited to, like, start packing and start this whole journey. So I would love if you'd subscribe. I'm gonna really try to keep doing this, and hope that it helps other people, make it a little bit easier for them if this is what they decide to do. So until next time, bye.